Hey up everyone, I'm back again. So it's time here to do a quick little benchmark video of the new Moto E on the right versus the old Moto E. Someone requested this, so I thought I might as well just upload this quite quick. I might do also a heavy gaming video on both of them to see how they both perform against each other. So off we go. So we can see here the new Moto E is really powering its way through, as to be expected, and it's getting to the graphical component here. And we can see here the graphical performance, quite sluggish at 4.3 frames per second. I think that they definitely need to improve the graphical component of the entry-level Snapdragon 410 processor. Doesn't seem to be a massive step up from the older 3D kind of solution. We can see here the old Moto E has about the same type of frame per second. In fact, it's a bit lower at about 2. Don't know if you can see that, but it is quite low at 1 now, 1.9. So there's definitely an improvement there, even if it is only slight. And we can see here we're getting a score of 22221 on the new Moto E, which is just below the Zenfone 5 and the Mi 2, versus the 14236 on the old Moto E, which is obviously quite a bit below. So quite a substantial improvement there in terms of the benchmark score. So I think you'll certainly feel that day to day on using the devices. Worthwhile mentioning, this is still running KitKat obviously, so there is going to be a bit of an improvement on Lollipop here, and we have a good summary of the specs here, as you can see, which is coming with a slightly higher Adreno graphics card, 306 versus 305, slightly higher clocked as well. So can just run through this quick test and round off the video. So as to be expected, the new Moto is also powering its way through this one, very nice and quick, as you can see. And we're getting a single core of 475 versus a multi-core of 1439, and we're just waiting for the old Moto E to finish. So the new Moto E sits between the Galaxy S3 Exynos 4412 and the, in fact actually, yeah, it sits between the Galaxy S3 and the Sony Xperia Z with its Snapdragon S4 Pro, which is quite cool when you think about that these were flagship devices at one time. And on the Moto E, quite entry level here, 325 for the single core and 605 for the multi-core. So you can definitely see a discrepancy there. And for the multi-core, this 1439 sits between the Xperia Z, so it's even higher than the Xperia Z, which is quite amazing, and the Samsung Nexus 10. So pretty cool result there for the new Moto E. I would have liked a little bit more graphical performance, if I'm to be honest, but I think if you're looking at a device like this, as long as it does the main job, then you'll be quite happy and you won't be looking for your high-end gaming anyway. So and I have to say the screen looks a lot better than the old Moto E, as you can see here. It's a lot more brighter, even though this is on maximum brightness and this is on near maximum brightness, yet it still looks brighter. So yeah, pretty interesting result there from the new Moto E versus the old Moto E. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will do some heavy gaming when I have the time on the new Moto E to see how it handles it. So yeah, leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.